Give the floor to Professor Yoshua Bengio for Université de Montréal.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President of the Republic of Korea, Your Excellency Lee Jae-myung. Thanks for offering me the opportunity to speak with the Security Council today. Let me start with a bit of looking backwards. In recent years, we've seen the trajectory of AI going towards greater and greater capabilities. And it has been particularly surprising even for experts in the field, including myself. The scientific data is very clear. The ability of AI to solve tasks and to perform like humans and have agency have been advancing rapidly. Many researchers are concerned that as companies are starting to use AI to advance AI research, this could even accelerate. Of course, I don't have a crystal ball, and nobody knows what the future advances are going to be and how fast they will go, but we can look at the past trends, and if these trends continue, some AIs could surpass most humans across most cognitive tasks in as little as 5 years, maybe 10 years. This would be a radical change in the history of mankind. Trillions of dollars are being invested to develop AI further and further, and we're now seeing how quickly this technology is evolving, fundamentally transforming our economies and our societies, including the military. Yet, scientists still do not know how to design AIs that will not harm people, that will always act according to our instructions, that will comply with human rights and human dignity. We don't know how to do that. In a recent study that just came out, OpenAI concluded that AI hallucinations are unavoidable with currently known designs. If we don't learn how to build trustworthy AI, humans are under threat from AI misuse by bad actors or through the misalignment of AI systems with societal norms and laws. Advances in AI will offer ways to tackle some of society's biggest challenges, yet they will also introduce major risks to international peace and security. Frontier AI systems will be extremely powerful if things continue according to the current trends. And misuse or careless use of this power by any individual, country, or company could create widespread disruption. I am currently chairing the International AI Safety Report, an international mandate following a resolution made by 30 countries, the EU, the OECD, and the UN. It is the first of its kind international report to set out an up-to-date, science-based understanding of the safety of advanced AI systems. It's being developed by more than 100 AI independent experts, and it's intended to provide a base of scientific evidence to inform policy. It identifies areas of scientific consensus as well as areas where there are different views or gaps in the current scientific understanding. I want to touch briefly today on the 3 risks outlined in the report that are particularly relevant to today's discussion. First, market and power concentration. AI models, which might be soon more capable or as capable as humans, could provide a strategic advantage on a global scale. This power could be used to create new powerful technologies and tip the balance in favor of a few companies, countries, or individuals, potentially enabling a disproportionate economic, political, or military concentration of power. Second, risks from malicious use. AI could also be used by malicious actors by lowering barriers to chemical and biological weapons development, facilitating cyber attacks, this is already happening, or helping design sophisticated persuasion and disinformation campaigns, and we see already AI capabilities in this respect improving fast. Third, the risk of misalignment and, at its extreme, the loss of human control to advanced AI. Again, we don't know currently how to reliably align and control the most advanced AIs, the ones that already exist. When they become more capable, this could have incredible consequences. Right now, this already causes serious issues, as we've seen with recent tragic incidents, for example, involving chatbots that are contributing to endangering individuals experiencing mental health crisis, or making it easier to create deepfakes that could be very consequential for individuals as well as societies. If the capabilities of AI models continue to increase and eventually beyond human levels without scientific guarantees that they are safe and aligned with our intentions, I believe we could reach a point where AI could operate irreversibly outside of anyone's control, putting humanity as a whole at risk. We need to plan for these possibilities, even if their probability is small. We must be careful to not cede our collective human and national sovereignty to companies or the models they deploy, so that we can take the right and wise decisions as we move forward. We must act now to mitigate all of these risks together. This is not a problem confined to a single nation's border, but one that threatens all of us. We must mobilize our best minds and make substantial investments to innovate on both fronts of science and governance. On the science and technical side, we need to significantly increase global research endeavors focused on safe and trustworthy AI. I've recently launched my own project called Law Zero, a nonprofit to work on scientist AI, which tries to build AI so that it will be safe by design and provide a guardrail that checks that other AIs will satisfy our safety specifications, will behave according to our instructions. But we need many more such projects. If we want to build effective global agreements on AI use, it is not sufficient to make these kinds of technical progress. We also need technical advances on verification technology, just like we did for nuclear, because countries may not trust each other. So if we want to have agreements, they need to be verifiable. And work is currently going on both on the software side and the hardware side to allow us to build trust with international partners. On this subject, I'd like to refer you to the UN brief from the Scientific Advisory Board of the Secretary General on this topic. So this was on the technical side. On the governance side, earlier this week, with 200 people, 200 experts, including former heads of state and Nobel laureates and recipients, we came together to support the establishment of international red lines to prevent unacceptable AI risks. Governments must have substantial visibility and control over these technological advances instead of letting very important decisions being taken behind closed doors. Transparency is the most important element that will increase public protection and the global interests. In addition, we need to innovate beyond the existing mechanisms of accountability and multilateral governance surrounding AI to make sure we achieve the three following goals. First, AI is developed safely by everyone on this planet. Second, AI is not abused to gain an unfair advantage over other nations or competitors. And three, we need to make sure that the benefits of AI are shared globally, for example, advances in medicine or the environment. If we develop and manage AI safely, it does offer extraordinary opportunities to improve human life and enhance our collective security, as we'll have the opportunity to discuss today. I'd like to end this with a few concluding thoughts that I have taken from the International AI Safety Report, stating the following. First, the future of general purpose AI, the most advanced or frontier AI, is uncertain. Many scenarios are possible. Second, both very positive and very negative outcomes are possible, which means we need to prepare for all the plausible scenarios, the positive ones and the negative ones. And much depends on how our societies and governments will act. AI does not happen to us. We, and particularly you, as decision makers, have the power to shape its trajectory so that it benefits the world. Thank you again for this opportunity. I look forward to discussing this important topic with you today. Thank you.